Looks like Lottie is back with her conspiracy theories, claiming that Juice WRLD did not in fact pass away from an overdose, even though there have been official reports and an autopsy saying that he did, from like Percocets, lean, whatever it was from an opioid overdose. That's why there was Narcan administered at the scene at the airport where he passed away. Now look, I am one of the people that does believe in a lot of conspiracy theories. You know this, or maybe you don't. Now you know, because I feel like this world is a little bit more insidious than what people think. Although at the same time, I think a lot of shit is random. So I'm not gonna sit here and claim that I know for a fact that Juice WRLD did pass away from an overdose, because who knows? I wasn't at the scene of the crime. But with Ali saying certain things, wouldn't you think that she might also be trying to hide something, claiming that he didn't pass away from an overdose and there's some other higher power? Meanwhile, she's on drugs in this video, so keep that in mind. But at the same time, who gave him these drugs, or who was encouraging such behavior? I'm not talking about just her too, I'm talking about all of his friends. I'm not going to name names because I don't necessarily want to incriminate people, but even Juice WRLD's mom, in an interview I believe, claimed that she did not like the people that Juice WRLD was hanging around, because it obviously got him into a certain world wherein he's a famous rapper, has hella money to spend on all sorts of drugs and fun and whatnot. Bro was literally playing PSP in the club. He was an innocent guy. What does he need all of these drugs for? But anyway, let's check out this video and see what Lottie has to say, because maybe, just maybe, there's something we can take away from it.
Y'all mad because literally I'm like, oh, blah, 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 you guys think he died from a drug overdose. You're wrong. You're wrong. Literally, you're wrong. So suck a dick. Okay? Suck a dick. There's a lot of shit y'all don't know that I fucking grieve through myself while I let y'all grieve and talk mad shit on me. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and be what y'all want me to be, which is me. Okay? All 10 fucking K of y'all. And they like that Barbie, bitch. Yup.
You're wrong! You're wrong! Yeah, she crazy, and she's obviously on some sort of drugs or drunk in this video. Let's keep it real. Look, I'm not saying that's bad. I do the same thing, and I be talking shit out the side of my mouth on IG Live. Not IG, maybe it's Twitch, but same concept, right? But I just don't understand what the other possibility would be and why she wouldn't just come out and say it. One, it's not like it would be able to be proven, and therefore whoever's after her and keeping her from telling the truth, because maybe it was like the GD or whatever, you know, gang that Juice WRLD was chilling with, who had the mega pounds of weed ski on the private jet, and that's why the cops, right when they pulled up to the airport, were already ready to search them, along with like firearms and pills and whatever else they had, right? And so maybe Juice WRLD was getting like blackmailed or something. There's so many possibilities we don't know, but if you know what's going on, like, get into witness protection or something. Don't be acting a fool and making yourself look stupid online, especially having like this new boyfriend that is playing Juice WRLD's music and like clout chasing off your ex-fiance, the person that you apparently loved prior. Like, I'm not even trying to be an Ali hater, because a lot of the Juice WRLD fans go a little bit too far. They just want something to be angry at because their favorite rapper passed away, and I understand that you need to grieve, and it's been so many years, and she's literally just egging it on, and she's starting an OnlyFans, which she actually in the past said that she didn't want to do, or it was like, you know, disrespectful to their bodies. But I do understand why she is responding with such anger and hatred against the fans, because they have been harassing her for the last 3 years since Juice WRLD's death, as we just discussed. But I don't know, there's just like a gray area where you have to walk a fine line, and I don't even know if it's that hard to just just be respectful of your ex-fiance's legacy, but also be able to do your own thing. Like, I don't think anyone really has a problem with her dating other people, because you have to move on at some point. I mean, if I passed away, I would want my wife to go find a husband or a father for our kids, just so that they can live a life with a father and a partner in life. Like, you don't want people to hate their lives, be alone for the rest of their life, right? But I do think that she's crossing the line, not necessarily just by starting an OnlyFans, but by launching these conspiracy theories, knowing that a lot of the Juice WRLD fans, and maybe this is just a conspiracy that I created in my own head, but I do think it's actually kind of genius, evil genius, that is, that she plants these ideas in these teenager or, you know, adult males' heads, also while being attractive. So maybe that's another incentive to subscribe to the OnlyFans. But at the same time, if she has some vital information where a Juice WRLD fan would obviously want to know, like, what actually happened to Juice WRLD if he didn't pass away by an overdose, they're going to be DMing her on this OnlyFans, wherein they have to pay more than just the subscription, but pay for the messages as well. Now, I don't think she'll ever give these answers. It's kind of like pulling a carrot on a string with a rabbit chasing after it. But I think it's just sad in general. Like, I'm not even mad at her necessarily. Obviously, she's not a very healthy woman, never has been. She and Juice WRLD were doing ungodly amount of drugs from the looks of it and from the lyrics in his songs. And so she probably can't help it. So y'all, I do think the Juice WRLD fans go too far with it. At a certain point, you're just giving her a lot of this attention, wherein then more people will subscribe to her OnlyFans. She gets richer off of it, and then she exploits Juice WRLD's name even more. And it's just a never-ending cycle of her tearing down Juice WRLD's legacy, which I don't necessarily think is possible just because he was such a great artist. But yeah, I'm not really expecting her to be a good person, and neither should you. I also want to point out that DJ Scheme, one of Juice WRLD's friends, tweeted shortly after Lottie was trending on Twitter and social media, stating, "Sorry to the fans, y'all don't deserve this." Also likely apologizing on her behalf to the fans for egging them on, because when people are in grief, they're more likely to believe anything and conspiracies. More of Juice's friends while he was still alive have come out. We don't necessarily need to show everything. You get it. Not even her old friends believe her. And she knows that every time she mentions Juice WRLD, that fans are going to tune in, because again, he's not alive. So he's not here to give that sort of content. That's why rappers blow up even more when they pass away, because there's some scarcity tactic to it. But y'all let me know in the comments what you think is going on. Do you think that she actually has some sort of truth behind this paywall on OnlyFans about what actually happened to Juice WRLD? He did not pass away from a drug overdose. It is something else. Maybe some of the gang members that he was chilling with were plotting some sort of convoluted plan that actually happened to him. I would think there would be surveillance footage at the airport to confirm that he passed away from an overdose. It said that he popped a pill. I think even the original story on the police report was that, but at the same time, Ali, even prior to watching this video on the IG Live, claims that the cops were lying or that wasn't the real story. But she's on drugs, people. People on drugs lose brain cells, quite literally. So she might just be going wacko, or she might know the truth. But with all that being said, it's been your boy Bobbalam signing off. Subscribing to Ali's OnlyFans for them cheeks. Make sure to like and subscribe on the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, God, people. Nothing.